Good morning, whoever's here. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear YouTube. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. I'm trying to do a little something with this mop. Hold on, I'll be right back up. A little better. Little better. Good morning, Amber. I was fixing the mop. And I'm making me some tea. Making me some tea. How's the weather, Sarah? Finally. Is it done, or are you expecting more? Hello, Dance. I'm Valerie. You don't have to call me Miss. You could call me Valerie. I don't know. We will probably get more rain. I just wish it would go away already. Good morning, Lucy. How are you doing, sweetie? You feeling better? All over your cold? I gotta get the milk. Oh, you posted some drone footage? That's cool. I'll have to check it out. Well, thank you, Dance. Yeah, Mom looked better today too, Lucy. Thank you, KM. Spot of milk in my tea. So I've been up since 4:30. Yep. I had gotten the guest room completely put together yesterday, but I didn't clean it. So I cleaned it this morning. And I cleaned the living room this morning. And I cleaned part of the kitchen this morning. I'm still waiting for those boxes to go to the attic, those boxes to go to the basement, those pictures to be wrapped and put up in the attic. So, and then my kitchen can be finished. They posted an eviction notice for the hurricane. That's cute. Good morning, Terry. So much work. Do you mean you have so much work or I have so much work? We've been doing a lot of work because we just moved here. And we're just trying to get the house to be our home instead of just a house. We want it to look and feel like it's ours. So we're painting and decorating and yeah. Oh yes, we have so much work. But we got 3 rooms done already and we got 3 more to go. Yep, 3 rooms plus 2 hallways we got done already. Even though the hallways are small, we still count them because it was work. Tea out of my Jack mug. Put my iPad down. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Just put in my iPad. Oh. Okay. All right. Sorry. Cool Jack mug. Thank you, Terry. So, Dance, have you been watching for a while, or and just not participating in the lives or commenting, or are you new? Are you new? Crazy hair. Sorry, guys. This is what happens when I just leave it and don't do anything with it. New. Well, welcome. We just moved to Berlin, New Hampshire from California. And we've been here, what, about 2 months now, guys? 3 months? And we started doing lives when we started getting ready to move from California. And we just kept doing them because we have such a great group that comes in and does the lives since June. And we have one daughter who is 24 years old, and she is in graduate school to become a veterinarian. She's in her last 4 years until she gets her doctorate of veterinarian medicine. And I'm assuming by your name you dance. And she used to do dance. She used to do ballet, jazz, lyrical, and hip hop. Yep. And now does art in her spare time. And she works for a vet as well as going to veterinarian school. What kind of dance do you do? Good half-awake morning, Henry. Make sure you get that coffee in you, or tea, whatever it is, or coffee, or soda, whatever caffeine it is that you drink to wake yourself up. Oh, you can't dance at all? I can't dance either. My daughter is the one with all the talent. She actually is an artist, too. She painted that picture right there. Must have more coffee. Kevin just got up. He's making some coffee. But she painted that picture right there. And, get up so you can see it better. This is a self-portrait of her snorkeling. So, Monster energy drinks. That's what you drink to wake up, Henry. I've been up since 4:30, Henry. Cleaning. Yes, she is a good painter. If you want to see one of her works, one of her paintings in the works, if you look for Sunset Cruise, search our channel for Sunset Cruise, and you'll see her painting. We sped it up, so it's a 6-minute video. You'll see her painting a picture from start to finish. And we sped it up so you can see it come to life. Good morning, Maddie. And coffee at the same time. Monster drinking coffee. Don't you think that's a little too much caffeine, Henry? Be bouncing off walls. Time lapse. Thank you. We did a time lapse on it. It's an amazing picture. And the person that just said time lapse, Psycho Sarah, she's my tattoo artist. She did my work all on my arm and my legs, and yeah, check it out. She's an amazing child, or she's not a child anymore, but probably, but that's how to function like a semi-normal person. Remember my definition of normal. Yes, and Sarah does have a couple of Megan's paintings as well. Megan doesn't give away, yeah, she doesn't give away her originals very often. I think there's, her father has one. I have a couple. Sarah has a couple. And I think Kaya might have one. I'm not sure. Ooh, Henry, we're going to get to see that firsthand. Oh, and Nikki has one. Yes, Nikki has one. Thank you, Maddie. It's not Kaya, it's Nikki. We're going to get to see that, Henry, when you come up here. We're going to get you impaired, and we're going to make you dance. And did you see your room, Henry, for when you come up? Did you get to see the guest room that you get to sleep in when you come up? I hope you like cats. Henry has a whole video of him doing the cha-cha slide when he was drunk.
Is that the one where the ice on the ground? I saw that one.
He saw the video with the ice on the ground. That was at his uncle's wedding. Good morning, Lori. A 16-hour shift today. What do you do, Lori? Want the video of him dancing when he's drunk? Yes, put that up. Put that up, Henry. I want to see it. I know, 16 hours. It's crazy. Oh, that's a rough job, especially for 16 hours. That is a rough job. I wouldn't be able to do it. I give you props. Yeah, I give you props. Props to Lori. I would toast you, but I don't want to toast with hot tea. Yes. Okay, that sounds great, Henry. I would love to see it. Let me know when it's posted. I don't know if I have you turned on my notifications. I'll have to double check that. I'll have to check that for sure. Make sure you're up there. Not that the notifications work with YouTube half the time. So, but So dance. Got to ask a couple questions. Oh, I'm glad you were able to get some sleep, Lori. Maybe you can nap when you get home, too. Yeah, it does take a special person to do that type of job, and I definitely couldn't do it. So, why, Henry? You said, I mean, the videos that you have posted are hilarious. You should post more. I mean, even if it's not for anything else, but for you to, morning, Paula, but for you to have memories of, you know, to share with your family and friends. I'm sure he was, Lori. Your computer keeps going down. A couple of them were pranking your mom. Those are fun. I used to prank my mom and dad all the time. Post some in my channel, Henry. Post some in my channel, Henry. You gotta post them on your own channels, Dance, and then you can watch somebody else's channel. Do you have a channel, Dance? What'd you do last Thanksgiving? Dance, how old are you? Lucy, are you still here? When are you going to go live again? Henry does have a YouTube channel, but he doesn't post to it often enough. You're getting her again this year for Thanksgiving? I had a radio station call my dad one time, and they told him he won a lifetime supply of toilet paper, and it had to be delivered all at one time. So an 18-wheeler was on its way to deliver a full load of toilet paper. And my dad was like, I don't want it all at one time. What am I supposed to do with all this toilet paper? And they're like, we don't know, sir, but you want it, and it's got to be delivered all at one time. So maybe you can give it to your friends or, family members, but we got to deliver it all at one time. So, the truck's on its way. And I mean, I'm on the radio listening to this, and my dad's, he's like, well, I don't want it. I don't, but you got to take it, sir. You won. And my dad's like, well, where? And, he's cussing, and they're bleeping him out on the radio. He's like, what am I supposed to do with all this toilet paper? I can't keep it. I can't take it. I have no place to store it. And they're like, well, that's not our problem, sir. You won. We have to deliver it to you. And, the truck is on its way. It should be there within, I forget how much time they said. And my dad is getting upset. And then he's like, wait a minute. Valerie, are you on the phone? Do you have something to do with this? Because they know me. So it was funny. Get cracking, Henry. He'll take a lifetime supply of toilet paper and sell it. Why the sad face, Lori? Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Then there was one time I pranked my mom. I was living in California. She was living in New York. And I was supposed to be coming to New York for vacation. And this was right after Megan's dad and I got divorced. And I called my mother up, and I was on a radio station, and it was like, make your mother curse in 3 minutes or less. And I called the radio station up, And they said, well, where's your mother live? And I said, New York. And they're like, oh, you're going to win. Hands down, you're going to win. Everybody in New York cusses, you know. And the prize was for, okay, Lori. Oh, sad. Well, we'll get Henry posting. Don't worry. We'll get him posting. So, and we'll see you later, Lori. So anyway, the prize was 2 tickets to a comedy show. And, you know, they talk to you a little bit before they do the thing. And, you know, they knew that I needed, okay, dance, no problem. And they knew that I needed a car because we got to talking. And, you know, I said somewhere along the line it came up. Oh, cool. Somewhere along the line it came up that I needed a car. So I get on the phone with my mom and I'm like, Mom, Bob's not letting me bring Megan with me to New York. And she's like, why? I said, because he thinks I'm going to stay there with her. And so we're talking and talking, you know, and my mom's trying to stay calm because she wants to keep me calm. And normally my mom wouldn't be so calm. And then she heard the guy on the radio say something because he forgot to turn the mic off. And my mom's like, who's that? I said, oh, it's somebody at work here. I'm at work, you know. And she says, oh, okay. And she's like, well, do you want me to call him and talk to him? And, you know, you got to come and, you know, you already got the tickets. You can't, you know, that's not right. He's got to let you bring her. And, you know, she's staying so calm. And I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm trying to get her to cuss. I'm really like pushing it. Well, the time's up. And the guy comes on the radio and he's like, well, you lost, la, 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 la. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? And I told my mom, I said, you were on a contest and I had to get you to cuss within 3 minutes. And my mom says, well, what was the prize? And the guy says, a brand new car. And my mother started cussing up a storm at that point. And he's like, it's over, stop, we can't beep you no more, stop cussing. But she didn't cuss. You know, it was so funny. But then as soon as she found out it was a car, but it really wasn't, she started cussing. It was funny. That'd be my mom, yeah. Between working, getting ready to move, and getting ready for the baby's arrival, when we are settled, I'll work on posting. When are you moving, Henry? I didn't know you guys were moving. I know you joked about moving in with us, but there's a house right across the street for $30,000 for sale. I haven't been in it yet. Yeah. That would have been her hanging up and her calling him and cussing him out. One time my mom and dad came to visit and my friends Yolanda and Fernando were over, and Fernando and I were in the middle of a water fight in my apartment, and Fernando got me with water and I was at the kitchen sink, and just as I turned around with the what are those things called? The sprayers that are attached to the water, to the sink. I turned around with the sprayer to get Fernando, who was standing right behind me. He ducked, and my father was right behind him, and I got my father instead. My kids could win that contest. Get your mom to cuss under 3 minutes just by having a normal conversation with me. That is true. That is very true with your kids. That's very true with you. I just gave you a prank idea. Yeah. Soon just found out the landlord lost my place to foreclosure and decided not to tell me. I found when the sheriff showed up. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Did you find a place to move to? And is it closer to me or further? Still the same distance for now, so this is only a temporary move? Telling you, Henry, come by this house right across the street. Come by this house. 30,000. Yeah, that was not right of your landlord to do that. Because it's the Twilight Zone. Yeah. That's what he wanted Kevin and I to buy it for. He asked Kevin if we wanted to buy it from him for 30,000. He owns 2 houses. He owns a house in Vermont. Okay, why would you do, Sarah? Oh, you're pranking. Okay, never mind. Hey, what did we pay for our apartments? 67?
Yep.
For our apartment complex with 4 units, we paid 67. And we have income coming off of that. And our house, which is pretty much turnkey. I mean, there's some things we have to deal with. We paid 52. Set up a camera, Sarah, and film it. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. So when we sold our house in California, we were able to buy both of these houses, the rental units and this house, outright. We don't have mortgage on either. So it makes it so much better financially for us than when we were living in California. That is horrible. I would take him to court. I would take it. Listen to this. Henry's landlord, the building got foreclosed on, and his landlord never told him about it, so he didn't know about it till the sheriff showed up.
He'd been paying landlord money for months, right?
Uh-huh. And listen what else. I paid for all new appliances, counters, and cabinets, and repaired the whole apartment, including repainting it, and he said he's broke and can't afford to give me back any money. And he did all this and without knowing that the house was going to, the place was going to be foreclosed on. I would take the guy to court. I would take him to court. That's ridiculous. I had good doctors in California too, but you know, we were dying in California. If you watched me when we lived out there, you know how depressed I was out there. I wasn't leaving the couch. And you can tell the difference from me out there to here, because we couldn't do anything. We couldn't live. I mean, my disability check was just enough to pay the mortgage on the house. Kevin's mother was pretty much paying everything else for us, except on the stuff that we were selling, because we were selling off our stuff to pay bills. And it was getting depressing. Well, it was depressing. It wasn't getting depressing. And now we don't live like that, and it's just so much better. So much better. So it was worth me, leaving those doctors and hopefully trying to find better one or good ones here. So far, I like the doctor that I did, or the nurse practitioner that I did see. Yeah, that landlord is a jerk. If you have receipts, yeah, I would take them to court. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He also lied to you and said it was de-leaded, but when you were doing the work, you found out it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of us are on disability, I think, in our group. I really do. But, life is life. Yeah, Henry, I would gather all your receipts. I would sit down and write a letter saying, he lied to you about this. He didn't tell you about the foreclosure. I would write it all down. I would take him to court. I would talk to a lawyer and find out if you can do it on if you win type basis, that you pay the lawyer at that point. But I would take him to court. That's just not right at all. Yeah, definitely take pictures of everything. If you have pictures of before and after you did the work, that would be good too. That's just horrible. That's horrible. Take them to court, Henry, seriously. You need to get that money back. That's money out of your pocket that is just going to waste. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that makes me mad. I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and I want to go punch your landlord in the nose. Yeah, you definitely deserve that money back. Were you doing all this work all the while he knew it was getting foreclosed on? He was doing all the work all the while that the landlord knew the house was going to be foreclosed on. So the landlord took total friggin' advantage of you. I. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't want to know the words that could be coming out of my mouth right now, guys, because this is a family channel. Hey, Danielle! My fellow crazy lady. We're just all trying to talk Henry into taking his landlord to court. He's oh. Yes, the cuss jar is itching for many deposits right about now. I know sometimes you just want to do that, Henry, but he needs to be taught a lesson. You know, even if you don't get your money back, he needs to be taught a lesson. You know, what he did to you is totally unethical, if not anything else. I mean, he knew he was losing that place and he let you put all your money into it, knowing he wasn't going to give you back a dime. Did he give you discounted rent? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't learn his lesson, he's just going to go ahead and do it to somebody else. That's what he's telling you. He lost all his properties. But he could just be, I'm trying to keep my mouth under control. He could just be lying to you. That's horrible, Danielle. That's horrible. You know, I'm so glad my husband is not a slumlord. I'm so glad. He ripped off more than you. Yeah, I'm with Maddie. You know, he doesn't deserve your kindness. Yeah, I'm with Danielle. I'm with Danielle. I'm like, right now. I'm trying so hard to control myself. Maybe I should be in the bathtub for this one. That's what it sounds like to me. He's lying to get sympathy, and he lied to get you to do all the work, and somehow he's going to save that property now and then rent it out for more than what he's renting to you. Yeah. That sounds like something my daughter used to do, Danielle. Spicy ramen for breakfast. Spicy ramen for breakfast. My husband's like, he does. He sounds like a scammer. Yeah. It's just horrible. You should make up business cards and leave them for the new people that you did all that work, and if they need work, they can hire you. That's what I'm saying. If it's not about the money, it's about his ethics, and you know that he is a piece of scum, and he needs to be taught that he can't do this to people. I mean, look at how close it is to the holidays, and luckily you can and did find another place. But if you didn't, he's putting you, your wife, two kids, your pregnant wife, and two kids out on the streets. Well, hopefully he is not telling a lie and that he did lose all of his rental properties, because he sounds like a total jerk. And I'm so glad my husband is not a slumlord. He's trying to get over there to fix things up.
Well, that's good. That's good. At least he didn't lie about that. Hopefully he doesn't have like a friend who's going to buy him and, you know, in buy him in his name and let him keep them or something. Okay. Okay. I need to calm down. Come by the house across the street, Henry. Then you and Kevin can dance around in your mankinis all the time.
No, thank you.
Kevin said no thank you. He does need to be taught a lesson, but you know what? Henry does have a point. He needs to move on with his life and take care of his family. And maybe it's not his place to move on, you know, and maybe he just needs to move on and take care of his family. Hopefully someone else that he screwed over will step up. Maybe all of you guys should get together and step up together, you know, but you know, I can understand Henry's point, you know, stressing it out, and I can understand Henry's point, getting all stressed out, and this dragging out and taking more time away from his family and which he needs to be focusing on, especially with a new baby on the way. So I can understand that. But yes, the guy is a piece of scum, and the guy does need to have something done to him. And if he is telling the truth, first step, you know, is he lost all his properties. So that is a good thing. So, yeah, karma does its thing, and he's already getting what's coming to him, and hopefully it'll continue. Hopefully it'll continue. And hopefully if he did screw over so many people, you know, maybe a bunch of them will get together and do something. Maybe they'll approach Henry and ask Henry to be a part of it, so it's not all on Henry. But I can understand Henry's point of just moving on and concentrating on his family. Yeah, I agree though, Sarah. He does need to he should be reimbursing everybody, but he doesn't have anything. So I don't know how to, you know. Hopefully, like I said, maybe more than just Henry or others will get together and do something. I believe in karma too, and it's coming around. I'm on a limited income too, so I would definitely do something about it. But I can understand Henry's point of view. I've been in that type of a situation where I had to fight for something, and it took so much out of me. This was before I even married Kevin. It took so much out of me that it made me sick, and it just wasn't worth it. I agree, Sarah, but some people are just scum, and they do whatever they can. Did you get any of it, Danielle? Yeah, it's true, Maddie. Yep. Well, that works, Daniel, or Henry, if, you know, as long as he's not lying about any of that, then that's good. As long as none of his family or friends are going to help him out and buy back the properties and then, you know, give them back to him or something, you know. So that's the thing that scares me. Can't even lock my front door right. 3 light switches hanging out of the walls, nothing been fixed, and I moved here in April, and now my landlord uses the excuse that I got behind in rent last month. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Kevin's seen stuff in the apartments from before we took over that they've been living with, and Kevin's like, well, this is a danger. This is a, you know, a liability, thank you. And people can get hurt. So he wants to go over there and fix these things, you know, and they're like, it's been like this since I moved in. It's no big deal. And Kevin's like, no, it's give me time. Give me time. It's going to be fixed. You know, but Kevin's too busy helping me fix our house. Yeah, some folks don't need to be landlords. That would hurt, Henry. Yeah, if you have a written agreement, something in writing that you can show them. So that's why there's certain things that we're going to be putting into effect here with our rental property. Yeah. The important stuff Kevin goes over right away and fixes, like leaks or anything like that. He does go over right away and fix. But cosmetic type stuff, you know, he can't get there right away because I won't let him. I make him do all my stuff first. Yeah, not everybody can handle it all at once. Exactly, Maddie. I agree with you 100%. Better things are coming your way, Henry. Look, you got 2 beautiful kids, you got a 3rd one on the way, and you live close enough to us where we're going to go to Santa's Village with you. We live in Berlin, New Hampshire. It still has blue laws here, so everything closes down on Sunday. Even the next town over will not deliver fast foods or pizza or anything in this town. If you want to order something, you got to meet them at the border. But it's a cute little town. We call it the Twilight Zone, or if you've seen the movie Silent Hill, we call it Silent Hill. We do have 1 apartment left, but it's about to be rented, and it wouldn't be good for you anyway because it's on the 4th floor. Well, it's the 3rd floor apartment, but it's 4 stories up, and there's no elevator, so you have to walk up 4 stories. Oh, so Lebanon. How far is Lebanon from here?
Not too far.
Her mother is from Lebanon, New Hampshire. Her father still lives up there. Lebanon's not that far, but yeah, you gotta walk up all those stairs. Yeah. Yeah, all too familiar with walking up those stairs. Too many times. I didn't go out much when we had to stay there for what, a week, 2 weeks?
I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks when we first got here until we were able to buy the house. And yeah, I didn't leave the apartment much because I didn't want to go up and down those stairs. It was a killer. You live on a third floor? You go up and down the stairs, Maddie? Or do you have an elevator? Is it a walk up? I can't do the stairs like that. Stairs, baby. Yeah, I can't do them. I have bad knees. I have bad feet. Yeah, I'm overweight. I can't do them. Okay, Henry, keep us updated. We'll catch you later. Yeah, I can't do stairs. But come on, Danielle. You can rent the third floor apartment. If you could go up and down the stairs. Yeah, I don't see too many buildings here with elevators. They're all walk-ups here. We're lucky. We have a walk-up that's enclosed. Most of the walk-ups here, their stairs are not enclosed. So when it snows, their stairs get snow and ice and they have to shovel them and stuff like that. Our walk-up, our back stairs are not enclosed, but our front stairs are enclosed. It is a cute apartment. It's a little set up weird, but it's a cute apartment. It's got an amazing view and it's got an awesome porch. An awesome porch. So, but I'm going to hand you guys to Kevin for a moment while I run to the little girl's room. Say good morning to everybody.
Good morning to everybody. Hold on, I need different glasses. Hold on. Hold on. Me too, Sarah. I need more coffee. Hey, Terry. I need to replace the garage today. Hey, Paula. So that's what I plan on doing today, is replacing the garage door. Hopefully it's not a huge thing. Hi, Melissa. I still got some. Come on down. Some Rice Krispie treats, I got them. By yourself? Yes, I'm going to do it by myself. Of course. So, I'll set up a camera so you could watch in case I kill myself.
What are you doing? That you're going to kill yourself?
Nothing, dear.
Tearing down the garage?
Nothing, dear.
What are you doing?
It's not going to be too hard to do by myself.
What are you doing?
Jeez.
What is he doing, guys? What is he up to, guys? Yes, my kitten does. My kitten goes nuts. Boomer does too. Boomer does too. So let's see. I need more coffee. Morning, Kev. Hello, Kev. Morning, Kev. Morning, Kev. Where's my Rice Krispies, Kev? They're in the closet, the cabinet in the kitchen. By yourself? Okay, what is it that he's talking about doing? Laugh out loud. Won't that be really hard to do by yourself? Haha, busted. He can demo the garage with, he can't demo the garage. No, we can't do any demo without Sarah. Sarah loves to demo. She loves demo. Nothing, dear. Garage demolition. Thanks, Danielle. No, we can't do any type of demolition without Sarah. Sarah helped demo our kitchen in California, and she came over thinking she was just going to spend a nice, relaxing weekend with us. She walks into the house, and I hand her a sledgehammer, and I said, because she was having a rough week, so she was coming to spend the weekend. I handed her a sledgehammer. I said, we need to demo the kitchen, go to town. And she had a blast. And all the while, I'm behind them sweeping up the dirt because I'm OCD. Oh, he could do the garage door on his own. He has to do that because the one that's in there, he has such a hard time opening it, and that's what's hurting his back so much. So he does have to do the garage door. He does have to make a, I don't know, do you have to make a Walmart run today? No?
I think so.
Okay.
Why would I?
To get me the paint for the bathroom so I can start painting the bathroom?
You're on your own.
Well, you have to get me the paint.
Well, you told me I had today to do what I needed to do.
Okay, so then tomorrow you can get me the paint. Ah. I remember demo with Nikki and John. That looked fun. Yeah. Nikki and John were doing the licking the hammer with like the Miley Cyrus thing. You hand me a sledgehammer and told me I could break stuff? Yeah, of course I had fun. Demo does sound like fun, maybe not as much as the cleanup. Yes, Maddie. Oh, you remember that too, Danielle? You remember them helping us demo our kitchen?
We weren't vlogging at that time.
No, they were, though.
But they vlogged it.
Yeah, they vlogged it. We weren't vlogging at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, we told them. So we're demoing a kitchen. You want to come help? I want to vlog and help. They had to think about it.
Yep, in Cali. In Cali. We're going to be, at some point, gutting and redoing this kitchen, but that won't be for years. Wreck-It Sarah is her name, and demo is her game. So, yeah. We'll be doing this kitchen at some point, but not for a while. And the floors. So, this room is the only room that has real hardwood floors. The other stuff is fake hardwood floors, but we're not sure if it's real hardwood floors underneath.
Or what kind of condition.
Or what kind of condition it is. Wreck-It Sarah instead of Wreck-It Ralph, as in the movie. Yeah. Good morning, Valerie and Kevin. Needs a man's help. Chris lives near. Can he help out? Chris is actually 3 hours away, so he doesn't live as near as we thought he lived. But he doesn't, Kevin really doesn't need help to replace the garage door. Could he use a hand? Yeah, but he's used to doing a lot of things on his own. But good morning, Joan. The kitchen does look good now, but it's not our style. We like the granite countertops and the nice cabinets and shelves in it, and right now it doesn't have really nice shelving and stuff like that. So it's usable, it's livable, it's workable. I'm not completely unhappy with it, but eventually it will have the granite countertops with nice cabinets and everything like that. So, but that's down the line. Yeah, there's not much. I mean, it's not like it's disgusting or anything like that, but it'll look more like our kitchen in California. Yeah, you're stronger than Chris anyway, Sarah, so you can definitely help. Yeah. Yep. And it's coming together. I mean, Kevin said it the other day. When we decorated our house in California, we didn't like just go through and decorate it. We kind of threw this room together, and then we threw that room together, and then we threw that room together. Where here we're planning it all out, and it looks like it's decorated on purpose. Where in California it was kind of like thrown together. So it's really homey in here. It's really homey. It really feels comfortable and warm and inviting and relaxing, and so yeah. So what made us go from Cali to New Hampshire? California was just way, way, way too expensive. And when my husband lost his job that he had for almost 15 years, he's in that, I know they say it doesn't exist, but it does. He's in that unhirable bracket age-wise, and with his degrees, he couldn't get the same type of work. So we were basically struggling very, very badly financially. And we couldn't afford to live there anymore. His mother was basically helping us pay for everything, except the mortgage. My disability check covered the mortgage, and that was it. So we have friends here in New Hampshire, and I've always wanted to live in the New England states. I love the change of seasons. I grew up in New York, but I wanted to live, like I said, in the New England states. So our friends that live in New Hampshire recommended this area of New Hampshire. So we checked into it and we kind of liked it, and we were able to buy the rental property and this house outright for what we sold our house for in California. So we own two properties here with no mortgage. And it's just, I love it. I love it. I love the New England states. It's beautiful here. I just, I'm happy. I'm happy here. We're not struggling like we used to. I'm a plain Jane. My mom did not give me her creative and decorative gene. My mom was always a good decorator, but my family, I don't think, is into antiques like I am. And I love my antiques. And we've gotten so many good deals on antiques up here. So many good deals. That is another reason I love my house so much, is because pretty much everything we're getting for the house is antiques. And I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I like the homey feeling, yeah. Hey, I know what struggle is. I'm dangling on that debt hole with the millions of other dangling in here. Ha ha. Well, I'm very glad you guys are happier now in New Hampshire. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know where you live at, Danielle, but it was the best move we could have made. Right, babe? this was the best move we could have made. So he's shaking his head yes, in case you couldn't hear the rocks rattling. Well, thank you, Joan. I can't wait till it's all done. I know people have been wanting a house tour, and I haven't wanted to give a house tour yet. I mean, we gave the house tour when we first moved in, so everybody was able to see the house. But now that we're setting things up and getting things painted and getting things hung up and making it a home instead of a house, I want to do the house tour when it's done, or the home tour when it's done. So then everybody will get to see the actual tour. It's not going to be much longer. I definitely want to have it done before Megan gets here in December. Where are you living at, Maddie? Yeah, I did that for a while too, Danielle. But I loved my mobile home as well. It's just, you got to make what you can out of it. But yeah, it's a struggle. Oh yeah, New York is so expensive. It's just like California. It's just like California. Yeah, I would love to become an interior decorator. I mean, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I think I do a pretty good job. Do you think I do a pretty good job at decorating? The only thing,
Yes, dear.
the only thing I can't do is the curtains. Kevin had to do the swag and do the part and stuff like that. I can't get it to go right. Kevin has to do that. And he can do it. Yeah, Bronx, New York. New York is very expensive. Oh yeah, for 3 bedrooms. If you're paying cheap rent for 3 bedrooms in New York, that's not bad. That's not bad. So you're not that far from us either, then, Maddie. So get your butt up here. I got a guest room now. Kevin is a jack of all trades. That he is. And that makes life so much easier than, having to hire somebody or having to do a lot of stuff myself. I used to do a lot of stuff myself. And I think sometimes I surprise Kevin because I can do stuff that he won't let me do because he's afraid to let me stand on a stepladder or a step stool because of my history. So, well, that's awesome, Maddie. That's awesome. But anywho, guys, that was Megan that just called in. Her and I talk every morning while she's on her way to school or work. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video so I can give her a call back. So everybody say...
Bye, babe.
Bye, babe. That's right. He got it right. So we'll continue this conversation either in a checking in this afternoon or a closing time tonight. Yes, everybody take care, be safe, have a wonderful day. I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me. You guys are the best. Bye. See you later.